yeah. Sé que te gusta, yeah. Sé que te gusta, yeah. Sé que te gusta, porque sabes que soy el dueño de mi paradise. Te gusta porque sabes que soy el dueño de mi paradise. Te gusta porque sabes que soy el dueño de mi paradise. Hago lo que quiero cuando lo quiero, bitch, you know that I'm high. Hago lo que quiero cuando lo quiero, bitch, you know that I'm fly.
What's up everyone? Welcome to Social Skills Academy. In today's video we want to talk to you about who we are and what's our mission here in this platform, what we want to bring to you guys, and really the deep reason that motivates us to do this. So very excited for this. Yannick and I have been working on this for so long.
So yeah, as my partner said, we're super pumped, we're super excited to bring value on the table, and we're so excited to share with you what was our experience and basically what we are gonna teach you and to the content then we're gonna turn for the future and for right now. It's then all based on our knowledge but also into our experience. We traveled a lot of country, we experimented so much, then now we're ready to show you what we learned from life, the best teacher in the world. So we're super excited and we invite you to stay till the end because we got a surprise just for you, and I think you're gonna be happy. Do you think they're gonna be happy?
They're gonna be amazed by this.
So let's do it right now. Be ready.
Te gusta porque sabes que soy el dueño de mi paradise. Te gusta porque sabes que soy el dueño de mi paradise. Hago lo que quiero cuando lo quiero, bitch, you know that I'm high. Hago lo que quiero cuando lo quiero, bitch, you know that I'm fly. Baby, tú eres una diabla, me quieres robar mi paradise. Entonces te boté como basura, te solté.
Alright guys, so my name is Alberto. My whole path, my whole journey started 5 years ago. I was in a relationship with a girl that is still a friend of mine in today's days. But anyways, long story short, I was looking for a way to improve my relationship with her. I knew something was wrong, and I've already had relationships back in my youth that I felt like I could have done better. That I felt like the attraction and the intensity was super high at the beginning, and then it lowered. So I knew there was a way, you know, to make last a relationship, but I didn't know what it was. So I started to do my own research, and I came across videos teaching men how to be better with women. So I started watching those videos, and at first I applied those concepts to my relationship with that girl, but it didn't work at all. It was a mess. It was she was like, what the fuck? Like I was trying to be like a fucking leader. I was trying to be like dominant and stuff like that, but it didn't work at all. Probably you guys can relate with this. It's the same thing as pickup. At the beginning in pickup, you're going to apply some concepts, but it's not gonna give you the results you're looking for, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? They say to be dominant, but then when I go dominant, the girl feels like, what the fuck, this guy is creepy. So, okay, I didn't give up on my studies of game, but the relationship ended. So I started the pickup journey. So it wasn't any longer about being the man in the relationship. It was more about attracting girls, right? The thing was that the girl I really wanted, I couldn't get her. Okay? I don't know why I didn't attract the girls that I was attracted to. So then I continued my journey. I started doing cold approaches in the metro of Montreal in my way to work. I was doing like between 1 to 3 approaches in my way to work. And my friend Didier is laughing because he remembered those days. It's when we started together actually. And then at the end of the day, going back home from work, I did also 3 approaches in the metro. Once again, I was being creepy with girls. I didn't know why it didn't work, but I kept going. So I faced a lot of rejections. If you start counting, it's like at least 6 approaches a day times 7, and we did go out on the weekends. Not as much as now and after, but we still did some night game in the clubs. So 3 years ago, I met a really fucking cute girl. This girl also transformed my life because I was good to attract her, but I couldn't keep her. Okay? Probably you guys can relate with this. You learn how to attract the girl, but you don't know how to behave when you're in the actual relationship. And this was like a big issue in the beginnings of game, in the times of Mystery and in the old school RSD. They were saying that teaching game to a guy feels a little bit like giving dynamite to a kid. Why? Why does it feel like that? Because you attract the girl, the super pretty girl, but because you don't know how to maintain the attraction, you lose her, and then you become depressed, and then your soul feels like so much crushed, and you don't know what to do. So then you keep going gaming, you keep having results with girls, but just short term, and that doesn't really fulfill you. In my experience, it felt like, okay, cool, I can have sex, but I cannot like connect with the girl. I don't know why it's not like when I had relationships before. I was kind of full-on fuckboy, okay? Full-on fuckboy. To put it short, that's how we can call it. So I go fuckboy, and I do this and that. I pull the girls, I get better. Year passes, I go back to the same girl and re-attract her. This time I keep her 2 more weeks than the previous time. Okay, so that was better, but still not good. I lost her again. I was crushed, my soul was crushed, my heart was like smashed potato, and I went back to the game, got myself a nice t-shirt, and went back to the club. So results, same thing happened another year. So 3 times I re-attract that girl and lost her. The 3rd time was the time that, okay, fuck this, there's something wrong, I don't know what it is, it's a sticking point, like I have a problem and I don't know what it is, okay? So I did the best thing I could do ever, which is invest in myself. So I hired Madison. I took a boot camp with RSD Madison, and it was in July 2019. Took my boot camp and I started to go out like 7 nights a week, approach day game, very intense into game. He was my wingman all the way, and also Didier. And we started doing this like so consistently. We put a lot of work on this, and obviously the results increased. So when I arrived at the boot camp, I was already feeling like, okay, I'm good at this. I'm getting good at this. I have experience. So I was prepared, totally prepared. I put the money and the preparation in. Okay, so 2 keys here: money and preparation. I go to my boot camp and I crush it. Okay, I crush it. I pull on the last night of the boot camp. I make new friends. I have makeouts. I have sex, almost sex, all kind of crazy adventures. I pull a girl from a day game for the first time of my life. I pull a girl from a Starbucks. Crazy fucking things started to happen. Epic things that I could only imagine that could happen in a movie. Okay, so my life started to feel like that. It started to feel like a movie. And then, because when you reinforce your reality with affirmation that your reality is the way you see it, I was seeing my life as a movie, and then my life became like a movie. Then I became an intern for RSD Madison, and as an intern, I traveled the world doing my passion, approaching women, the most beautiful women around the world. Oh my god, man, like I cannot even put a word on this to describe the beauty and the my god, I'm just so blessed to have experienced this and to keep experiencing this. Okay, so anyways, coronavirus arrives. I'm no longer working for Madison. It happened about like in the same month. No longer working with Madison, then coronavirus. I had the chance to coach some clients in between with Yannick in Washington, which was a very nice experience for us. It was my first coaching as an independent coach. It was amazing. And yeah, when I arrived back in Montreal, my hometown, I felt like what's next? What's going to happen now? And then I realized that maybe it wasn't about not only about getting the experience with the girls, getting the traveling, getting all those cool stuff that obviously you want to experience them, but that's not when it's gonna feel fulfilling at the long term. Okay, in the long run, it took me a little while to understand that what I really wanted in life was to share. So here we are, my partner and I. We started this platform called Social Skills Academy, and after his presentation, we're going to talk a little bit more deeply about what our mission is.
As you understand what he told you about his story, it's going to be my turn to explain to you exactly where I'm coming from and where I am positioned actually to being able to bring some value in front of this camera right now. So basically, I was the kind of guy who was shy to talking with people, with girls and stuff like this, kind of introverted. And we was into the summer of 2019. And from there, I had a friend called Francois, and this friend was a friend with Alberto and Didier, and I had the chance to be presented to them and to know a bit more about their kind of life, the life they're living. And I remember at this time they was super active about something that we call the game. I don't like to use exactly that term and to the game, but you know what I mean. We speak the same languages, so you will understand like that. So I started just about listening to their story, and Francois was always saying me that they was good with girl, they was able to influence a conversation between two humans or a group and to an interaction. And I kind of feel always passionate about the psychology, the human psychology. So that bring my attention on, and I was super curious about what it was. I was living myself as well a relationship of 2 years, and I think that I love some pieces into that relationship. I don't know if you can relate with that, but for myself, I was feeling like if I devise some part of myself and I let those parts with the old relationship, if I was really attached to this. So I had to, with the time, learn to unattach myself from this old relationship, stop fucking living in the past, and then that was the good opportunities for me. I really trust that nothing happened for nothing. And when I had the chance to hear about what the fuck it was the game, I was super curious about it. So there's my friend Francois just say, me, Alberto, and Didier, we're gonna go and to the club tonight. Do you want to join us? And I was kind of reticent about this. I was like, not sure, do I really want to invest my time into this? I could be super good on my couch watching fucking Netflix and hoping then something is gonna rain on my head. But I decided differently, and I just say, okay, you know what, fuck off, I'm gonna live this experience. I'm super curious about what's going on there. So I just follow the leads, I just follow them, and we go to the club. And basically I remember the first day in that club, I didn't approach anybody. I was just an observer. I was just watching what's going on with the dynamic and stuff. And I remember Alberto, who was just like this, carrying two girls beside him. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Is that a cheat? Is there magic pills for that? And that's where the passion really started to begin. Now the curiosity of the thing really impacted me on a deep level, and I was like, okay, it's time for myself to experiment it too. So I remember the second night when we go out, I was kind of watching some program. By the way, the first time that I really learned about this, it's first of all by my friend, but also by recommendation that they gave me to go on YouTube and watch the RSD, Real Social Dynamics. Actually, there was the best school for me to learn about this. So I was watching a ton of video. You cannot understand, guys, how much time that I pass to just watching video and make sure that I understand the content, the value that they was sharing with me by internet. And that's from where then I was able to have some social tips to help me to build interaction with people and also girl. That was my first objective. So we go to the club, and I remember the first approach that I did, I was super nervous. There was a girl like really far from me, but we was able to see each other. And I remember I just give the end gods, how you call that in game, and I say, come. And she came. That was incredible. I'm talking with that, and I don't know if you remember, but I'm so passionate about this because what I learned from the game and from the RSD content and from my friends was actually working in real life. So like he said, it's like if you pass from watching a movie to being the actor of the fucking movie. And so it was incredible. It was a feeling that I never felt before. I was feeling so alive, so in control of my life for a fucking single interaction. So how you cannot be passionate about that if from one interaction you're feeling alive like you never felt before? So it was incredible. And from there, I really knew then the game stuff and social tips was working, not only for my friend, but for me as well. So that was the discovery of the game, of my journey into that. So as he said, we were really passionate about, and we're still really passionate about, by the way. And we was just crazy machine. We was going out 7 days a week, daytime, nighttime, lunchtime. We don't mind. It was our passion. It was our lifestyle. We was just crushing it. And the more and more momentum that we was taking, the more we was able to be in control of herself, of themselves, and into the social interaction. So it was crazy. It was crazy. And from there, I wanted to evolve, you know, because sometimes you're gonna be into your journey, but you're gonna stay at the same places because you're not doing different things. And it's really important for you guys to understand that to evolve in life, you must change your habit. You must change what you're doing, because whatever you're doing the same, you're gonna have the same fucking result. So I was happy with my result. I was starting to collectionate some kiss, some closing number, some almost pool that I will call into that. And I really wanted to evolve. I wanted to step up my game. I was already living a lot of experience, but what I was missing out, it's then to have somebody with way more experience than me that then is gonna be able to bring his value and his own experience into my life to implement it fully and make sure that I was able to crush it even more. So I decided, as he did, to pay a boot camp by myself. It was $4,000. It was super expensive, but I don't mind, because when you have an idea into your mind and you're really committed to help yourself, it's all about help yourself. What is your relationship with yourself? That's the first question that you should ask to yourself. All you want to be good into a relationship with somebody else if you're not able to care about yourself first. So that's what I did. I invest in myself, and the fact that I invest in myself and put some money on the table to being able to have the experience from somebody else, that's really make myself committed, because when you invest into something, you invest time and energy. The money that we have, it's time and energy. So I was investing the two most important thing in life: your own energy and your vitality. So that's what I did. I invest on the table, I put this money on, and I fly to Miami to reach that guy and living what we call the RSD Summit. So the RSD Summit, it's kind of selling pitch and stuff like this. They are showing program and they are giving value. So it was wonderful because we was able to connect with others, people into this journey as well, into that niche. And we was just so grateful for being able to live it. Being in Miami, it was in March, so 3 months ago. It was cold in Quebec and Montreal. I was just happy to fly with DTA. We live it fully, and then I decided to pay a boot camp with Tyler Owen, Tyler Durden, whatever, call it as you want, but you know who I'm talking about right now. And from that experience, I'm not gonna go in the long way because I will be able to talk it for maybe 5 or 6 hours. But things are really changed. I became what I'm calling a strong man, and from there I was able to even more being in control of myself, but also being in control of all the interaction that I was going into it. So it was a life-changing transformation. I got so much epiphany from that, and I'm so grateful to being able right now to feel comfortable in myself and to say officially that I got pretty good skills with women. And from that, I'm able right now to share some value with you guys to help you into your journey, because to being able to be good in something, you must complement with two things. The first one, it's experimentation. That's first-hand learning. You really want to have as much experience than you can. And also the second, it's by learning from second-hand, watching video, watching people doing it, and learn from what they learn to make you able to save some time, because as I told you, vitality and time are the most important thing in life, and that's what a mentor brings you. It makes you save years, months of gaming, trying to figure out by yourself, oh my god, how shall I do this, how shall I do that. They already passed by this path, and they're able to help you with that problem. And that's the goal of Social Skills Academy. I think me and Alberto just want to being able to share as much value than we have to make your life better, to make yourself being the actor of your life, the cause of your life, and not only the fucking effect, the little leaves just flying into the wind. No, you're gonna be the fucking actor of your own life, and we're gonna be there for you to help you like that. What do you think about that?
The best thing I did, man, to transform this area of my life was really to invest in myself, because there's two things I want you guys to be doing, even if you're gonna choose me as a coach or another coach or Yannick. It's to understand this, okay? It's about experience and also about learning from someone else. So that's why we're so happy to share with you guys this mission, that it's really more about legacy than it is
like LeBron James, guys like Conor McGregor, and they're not even in the dating niche, but they're still professional athletes. And from what I learned from that guys, it's then there was like investing on themselves, 1 million per year, 2 million per year. It's crazy how amounts of money they're putting on yourself, on themselves, because what? Because they understood the value of investing on your own self. The relationship that you have with yourself will have an impact with the relationship that you're gonna have with a lot of people around the world. And this is it, it's really important. And me and Alberto have a good surprise for you. I think it's time to announce it. Are you ready?
It's time, baby.
Let's go. So we're proud to announce you then, from Sunday, each Sunday we're gonna do a Zoom or a Skype call or an international phone call, fucking free, nothing to invest, to help you to understand yourself better, to being able to help each other to understand yourself better. So you're gonna be able to, how to say that, you're gonna be able to know yourself better than you knew yourself before that call. That's the only guarantee that we're able to bring you on the table. And we're so excited because we met a lot of people around the world. We help 1,000 and 1,000 of guys to understand their dating life, even if coaching or not them. We was able to bring some value over the table, and they was super happy. They had great result, as we had in the past and in the present moment as well. So we really hope that you enjoyed that video, and feel free to comment it, to share it. And if you got some question, some advice, or also if you want to share your point of view with us, feel free to do it, because we're gonna be there for you as we was there for us first.
Exactly. So we're gonna put the link at the end of the video so you can sign up for this call. This is totally free. We're going to talk to you about where you are and where you want to be, and it's gonna be, yeah, exactly, totally free value. And we're going, for myself, I'm gonna start with only one on Sunday. If I feel that this is working, I'm gonna go for more, okay? But really take advantage of this, because we're starting right now. In 2 years, this is probably not gonna be free, still free.
No more free consultation call,
No
guys.
more free consultations. I consider myself as a rising star in this community of pickup. Man, take advantage of this, bro.
And by the way, guys, don't wait to doing it, because the more you wait, the more you're putting your dream aside. And that's really important to understand the momentum principle. And then from that momentum, from taking action right now, just by contacting you, it's a fucking free call, guys. You have nothing to lose. You have only things to win. And it's gonna be a pleasure for us, because for us, sharing value is a win as well. So be connected, stay tuned, and also apply on the link below the video. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. So thank you for watching, and see you on the other side. Welcome to Social Skills Academy.
Tengo 10 putas sobre el yate. En mi casa vivo con más que 3 mujeres. Tengo 1 kilo de marihuana con 3 millones en billetes de a 100.